Gwen Stefani saves 14-year-old singer with the voice replay button. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Voice Official 24. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Despite the fact that the competition on The Voice is quite severe, there are times when a single moment perfectly encapsulates the essence of the show, which is the faith in second chances and the enchantment of natural ability. A moment like this occurred this week when Gwen Stefani used her famous replay button to save a 14-year-old singer. This action sent shockwaves through the audience and left everyone buzzing about what is going to happen next. The potential of a talent, Jalen Dunham, a young vocalist who was just 14 years old at the time, walked out onto the stage with a timid smile but a visible look of purpose in her eyes. It was immediately apparent that she possessed a voice that was significantly older than her years, as soon as the very first note of her rendition of Adele's Turning Tables rang out. The crowd was completely captivated by Jalen's eloquent falsetto, in addition to his sensitive phrasing and emotive delivery. Nevertheless, in the high-pressure atmosphere of the knockout rounds, even the most promising performances are subjected to a great deal of meticulous examination. Although Jalen's performance was impressive, she did not emerge victorious in the first round of competition against another outstanding vocalist. When Jalen's initial coach, Blake Shelton, made the decision to promote her competitor, he was visibly conflicted about his decision. The audience as a whole let out a collective gasp as Jalen's name was announced as the one who would be going home. I had the impression that her adventure on The Voice had come to an end. Jalen, while being inconsolable, managed to keep her cool and express gratitude to Blake for his direction. However, before she could leave the stage, Gwen Stefani made a dramatic appearance and prevented her from leaving. Gwen's determined step. Over the course of the most recent seasons of The Voice, the replay button has emerged as one of the most important additions. This option is reserved for those extremely rare instances in which a coach believes that the elimination of a contestant was an error, and it gives a singer the opportunity to return to the competition while being coached by the coach who is using it. Due to the fact that each coach is only allowed one replay every season, it is imperative that they exercise this ability effectively. Gwen had been patiently waiting for the appropriate time, all the while hanging onto her replay button, and this, she concluded, was the end of it. While Jalen was in the process of leaving the stage, Gwen pressed the replay button, which caused her chair to be illuminated with numerous brilliant lights. Immediately after Jalen was eliminated from the competition, the audience's disappointment was immediately changed into happiness, and they exploded into cheers and applause. "Please be patient," Gwen yelled, which caused Jalen to stop dead in her tracks. "It's not like you're going anywhere. Due to the fact that you are too unique to let go of, I am utilizing my replay time for you. What you have to say is worthy of being heard." When Jalen realized that her journey on The Voice was not yet done, the shock and delight that she was experiencing were obvious on her face. During the time that she was muttering, "Thank you so much," tears were streaming down her face. The reasons behind Gwen's decision to jump. Gwen took the time to clarify her choice to save Jalen in an interview that took place after the performance. "This is an incredible gift that Jalen possesses," Gwen added. "Even though she is only 14 years old, her voice carries a great deal of feeling and wisdom. Because I am aware that she has a great deal more to demonstrate to the world, I could not just sit back and let her go home. That is the purpose of the replay button, which is to provide someone like Jalen with another opportunity." Even though some of Gwen's fellow coaches joked about being envious that they hadn't been the ones to use their replay button on Jalen, they all thanked her for her decision and voiced their approval. The words, "You are a genius, Gwen. As for me, I was on the verge of pressing my button as well. With you by his side, Jalen is going to flourish." In the meantime, conveyed a range of experiences. "I am not going to change my mind," he stated. "It's a relief to see that Gwen has stepped in. When it comes to her talent, Jalen is truly remarkable, and I can't wait to see what she does next." This is Jalen's trip. This far, the path that Jalen has taken on The Voice has been one of perseverance and development. Jalen, a bashful youngster who hails from a tiny town in Tennessee, has always had the desire of performing on a stage that is quite large. Her audition, which consisted of an ethereal performance of Billie Eilish's Ocean Eyes, resulted in 3 chairs being flipped over, with Blake Shelton ultimately winning her over with his pledge to assist her in navigating her distinctive voice. As a result of Blake's instruction, Jalen flourished and his self-assurance increased with each round. Both her blind audition and her battle round duet were well received by the audience, with the latter receiving a standing ovation. Despite the fact that she was eliminated in the knockout rounds, Gwen's replay button has provided her with the excellent opportunity to further develop her artistic abilities. Where does Jalen go from here? Jalen is about to embark on a new phase of the competition now that Gwen has taken over as her coach. Gwen, who is well known for her emphasis on emotional connection and stage presence, appears to be the ideal candidate to serve as Jalen's mentor in order to assist her in honing her gift and realize her full potential. It was Gwen who expressed her desire to assist her in bringing out every element in her voice. She has such a distinctive voice and a great deal of unfiltered feeling. Together, we are going to create something truly magical. The next step for Jalen is to move on to the live playoffs, where she will have the opportunity to demonstrate her skills in front of millions of viewers. It is not only that the replay button has made her journey longer, but it has also given her story a new lease on life. As of right now, her supporters are already rallying around her and flooding social media with words of support and joy. Fan reactions. It didn't take long for the moment that Gwen pressed the replay button to become a topic of conversation on social media. She was complimented by her followers for acknowledging Jalen's skill and providing her with an additional opportunity to shine. One of Gwen Stefani's fans tweeted, "Gwen Stefani is the queen of second chances. It is my firm belief that Jalen May Carter will emerge victorious in this competition." When Blake let Jalen go, I was literally screaming at my television, stated another fan in their letter. "I am grateful to you, Gwen, for rescuing her." A number of famous people have expressed their opinions, including the pop diva Camila Cabello, who wrote on Instagram, "Jalen's voice gave me chills. How happy I am that Gwen brought her back. A new favorite to take home the prize." Jalen has emerged as a frontrunner to win The Voice as a result of her talent and the heartbreaking story she has shared with the world. The mix of her young vulnerability and Gwen's seasoned tutelage is a potent combination that many people believe has the potential to propel her all the way to the conclusion of the show. It was Gwen who said, "Jalen possesses that star quality that you can't teach." I believe that everyone on the planet is going to begin to fall in love with her, just as I did. The power of redeeming. The trip that Jalen Dunham has taken on The Voice serves as a reminder of the reasons why the show is so popular with millions of fans. It's not just about coming out on top, it's also about having the confidence to take chances, having faith in the potential of aspirations, and understanding the significance of having a mentor. All of these principles were encapsulated in Gwen's usage of the replay button, which transformed what could have been the conclusion of Jalen's narrative into an exciting new beginning. As Jalen gets ready to move on to the next round of the competition, one thing is abundantly clear. This little singer, who is just 14 years old, is more than simply a competitor. She is an inspiration. Moreover, with Gwen Stefani by her side, her future appears to be more promising than it has ever been.